Hello students, today we are going to learn about class 7 chapter number 6, the triangle and its properties. The topic right angle triangle and Pythagoras property. So let us study about right angle triangle and Pythagoras property. In a right angle triangle, the sides have some special names. The side which is opposite to right angle is called the hypotenuse, as you can see in this figure. Here AC is called as the hypotenuse and this AB is known as the perpendicular side and BC is known as the base of the triangle. Mind well that hypotenuse is known as the longest side of the triangle. Pythagoras theorem can only be applied to right angle triangle. So here I have written the names. In a right angle triangle ABC, angle B is 90 degree. Angle B is 90 degree. Hence you can apply the Pythagoras theorem, that is hypotenuse square is equal to perpendicular square plus base square. Hypotenuse, which side is hypotenuse? AC. So AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square. This is known as Pythagoras property. Let us come to some examples so that we can understand how to use Pythagoras theorem. For example, here you can see there is one triangle PQR where angle Q is 90 degree, PQ is equal to 10 centimeter, PR is equal to 24 centimeter. Then find QR. So here how we can draw the triangle PQR, in which Q is, here it is given, P is 90 degree, PQ is 10 centimeter and PR is 24 centimeter. You have to find out the longest side, that is the hypotenuse of a right angle triangle. See, here it is right angle triangle, angle P is 90 degree. As it is a right angle triangle, we can go for Pythagoras theorem. How to apply Pythagoras theorem? We have seen QR is the hypotenuse and PR is your base. PR is the base and QR is your perpendicular side. So perpendicular square plus base square is equal to hypotenuse square. What is perpendicular? Which side is perpendicular? That is QP. What is the base? PR. So QP square plus PR square, QP square plus PR square is equal to QR square. Let us see what we have concluded here. QR is equal to hypotenuse, QR square is equal to PR square plus PQ square. This we have written according to the Pythagoras theorem. So QR square is equal to PR. What is the value of PR? 24. 24 square plus PQ. PQ is 10 square. Then after solving it, we will get QR square is equal to 24 square. It means you have to multiply 24 two times. 24 multiplied 24, that is 576 plus 10 square, that is 10 multiplied 10, that is 100. So that is what? 676, and QR is equal to, this square will go to the other side and it will become root. So square root of 676. Solving this, now most of the students don't know how to solve this. Fine, so let us solve this with the help of prime factorization method. Let us learn what is prime factorization method. Solving this square root using the prime factorization method, you have to do like this. You have to find out the factors of 676. See, 676, it can go with 2 as it is a prime number. So we will start dividing it. 2 3s are 6, 2 3s are 6, 1 left, 2 8s are 16. Double 3 8, again it is a prime number, it will go with 2. 2 1s are 2, 2 6s are 12 and 2 9s are 18. Then see 169, you have to remember that the root of 169 is 13, because it will not go with any of the other number. So 13 13s are 169, 13 1s are 13. Now what you have to do to find out the square root, you have to make the groups of 2. So here I have made the groups of 2. 2 times, 13 2 times. So I can write down like this: 2 square multiply 13 square. And what you have to do, you have to find square root. So for finding out the square root, you have to apply the sign of square root over here, and then square and square root will get cancelled. Square and square root will get cancelled. So what will be remaining? 2 multiply 13. 2 multiply 13 is equal to 26 centimeter. So lastly you will get that QR is equal to 26 centimeter. Now here again, looking in the figure, you will able to understand that this side is 26 centimeter, which is our what? Which is the hypotenuse. So likewise, using Pythagoras theorem, you can find out the longest side. See, even you can find out the base also and perpendicular also from the 3 sides. How questions are asked from the 3 sides, any 2 sides will be given and you have to find out any one side. If you have to find out the hypotenuse, you have to do the square of perpendicular plus square of base. And if you have to find out the base, you have to subtract your perpendicular from the hypotenuse. You will get what? You will get the base. Similarly, if you want to find out the perpendicular, you have to subtract your base from the square of the hypotenuse. So these two are the formulas which are coming from the main formula of the Pythagoras theorem. So this was all about Pythagoras theorem. I hope everybody understood properly. If any doubts are there, you can comment me in the comment section. If you really enjoyed and liked my video, please give it a like and share it with your friends. Subscribe my channel for more such videos. Thanks for watching.